She says, I live in a building with 15 floors, and while taking the elevator, sometimes there's a man in the lift, and I have to get in, otherwise I'll have to wait for a long time for the lift to come back. Is it permissible, or will it be khulwa, which means seclusion? What if there are two men? Can I take the elevator then? First of all, seclusion between a man and a woman is totally prohibited by the authentic hadiths and the consensus of all Muslim scholars. They all agree that a man being alone with a non-mahram woman in seclusion is prohibited. And what is the definition of seclusion? So if I were in an elevator or a lift that has glass walls, panoramic view, and everybody can see us, or if I were with a woman in a car and the windows make everyone see what we're doing inside, would this be seclusion? The scholars say yes, because seclusion revolves around what goes between us, which a third party is unable to listen or monitor what we're saying. So I could be doing anything or saying anything and nobody knows what is happening. This is what Islam had prohibited when the Prophet said, alayhi salatu wasalam, no man is in seclusion with a non-mahram woman except the third person with them is Satan. And what do you expect when Satan is present? He would not tell you to read the Quran or learn from her the hadith. He would definitely do his thing. So this, generally speaking, answers your question. If you're in the 15th floor, the lift comes or the elevator comes, and there's a man inside. You have one of two choices. Either to go in and disobeying the Prophet ﷺ, saving some time, with a possibility of the lift does not work or it's stuck between floors, as in so many cases that took place and is still taking place. And after 2, 3, 4 hours, maybe more, maybe less, it works, or the emergency authority comes and rescue you with television and radio and the cameras, and they're shooting you and this non-mahram man in that elevator with a report that you have been there for 3, 4 hours. This is not good for your reputation, let alone for your religion. Option 2 is to wait. And this would waste few minutes. You will either have it empty, or if you had 2 men inside, you can go in. This is not seclusion. If there was a man and a woman or more, this is not seclusion. Seclusion is when you have a man without anyone he may fear or be ashamed of to be with you. So if he had an infant, for example, 3-year-old, that would be still seclusion, because this 3-year-old would not deter this man from saying or doing anything, and Allah Azza wa Jal knows best.